We met through mutual friends at work. We worked at Applebee's together.
I would say she caught my eye first. We worked together 3 years before. We didn't date or anything. We just worked together. I got my big boy job after I graduated, so I quit and went to that job.
We ended up doing the same thing. It was kind of like a weekly bar thing. Like they had a beer pong tournament thing every Thursday, so I would go after work, kind of, I think, halfway hoping he was there after the second or third time.
And then I would just start texting like all couples do now.
Yeah. And then we just kind of like hung out. I don't know. I feel like when you're friends before, you don't put on this act all the way. So you get a very honest version of that person.
Yeah, I mean, there was really no fooling me. Like, we weren't dating and we worked together in the restaurant business for 3 years. I kind of saw the real Crystal, you know? I mean, there was no, I knew she could get flustered or be kind of mean sometimes. But, you know, like, it was just, we had a really good understanding of each other. She already knew I was the most forgetful person in the world because we served tables together for 3 years and she fixed a lot of my mistakes, so.
I think he just chills me out because I can work myself up very quickly and kind of treat everything as the end of the world, and it's not a lot of the times. So it's a nice little chill out button, I guess. I just really was attracted to how responsible he was already. He was done with school. He kind of had like stepped up to that next level that like men do, and so that was, I don't know, that was really attractive to me, and I was looking to kind of settle down. I just started school back again, so it was nice. I don't know, it was a nice image of what I would like the future to look like.
She's just probably the most caring person I've ever met in my entire life, whether it be a family member, a friend, a random person on the road, a dead squirrel on the road. She would truly give the shoes off her feet to help somebody or the shirt off her back to help somebody else out, which is just amazing. You don't find people like that too often. Just kind of talking to my buddy, I was like, I don't want to date anybody else. I was like, I'm pretty set, you know? I was like, I could really see myself marrying her. They're like, yeah, I would say you don't date anybody else, right? And when a buddy says that, you know, it's like, whoa, all right, I get it. A little after 2 years, I asked her dad, and I was just asking, like, getting approval before I started ring shopping and stuff, and I travel a lot for work, so I'd asked him, and then he's like, he was excited, elated, and I was like, all right, well, it's gonna be a while, Jeff. Like, we got, you know, I got ring shopping to do. I kind of got to plan this out, and then I just went on a spell of road trips, just a bunch of them. And then, like, probably 3 months later, I think, you don't know, but about 3 months later, he texted me. He was like, how are you coming with ring shopping, and how's everything going? Anything I can do to help? And I was like, I get it, Jeff. I was trying to make a big plan. I was trying to think of different things, different places, and then I got everything around, picked out the ring, and I had it in my car, and then I got really excited. I'm horrible with presents. It's happened every Christmas, every birthday. It'll be 2 weeks out. Whenever I get the present, really, I'm like, you want to open a present? Want to open a present?
Want
to open a present?
Like, want it? I'm like, well, no, yeah, but no.
So I had the ring. I just left a football game, actually, with your dad. And I went, picked up the ring with a buddy, and she came home later and was doing homework and stuff. I'm like just sitting in the living room all antsy. I'm like,
yeah, like the only thing I remember about that day was like he was super like everywhere. And I was like, can you just like sit down? Like I would like to finish my homework before we had somewhere to go, and I didn't want to worry about it Saturday.
So
all over the place. And I just didn't think twice about it. Just being weird.
So she came home, she was doing homework in the living room. I was trying to watch TV, and I was just too antsy. I was like, Crystal, I was like, stand up, give me a hug. She's like, okay. And I was like, stay right here and close your eyes. She's like, what? I was like, I got something in my car. I got to run out there really quick. So I run out to my car, grab the ring, and I come back in. She's just standing in the hallway with her eyes closed, like, what are you doing? She was trying to do homework, so she was like, come on, like this,
I thought it was a printer. They were gonna give me a printer for my birthday. I really was. I was like, I don't want to go to campus on Saturday.
So I walk in and I dropped down to one knee and got the ring out. And I'm like, open your eyes. And then she just looked at me and like, blink, blink, blink. I'm like, she's like, you're joking. You're kidding. You're joking. No. And I'm like, will you marry me? And she was like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
I told her to shut up like 12.
Yeah, a lot of shut ups. And then I'm like, and so like after probably a minute, maybe even longer, I'm just like, no, really, I need an answer here because you haven't answered. And she's like, oh my God, yes. And I was like, all right, sweet, good, sweet. And then kiss, whatever. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to go do my hair. Let's go out. Because we were getting ready to go to a buddy's house.
Yeah.
And she like runs to the bathroom, which she's never in a hurry to get ready, which is crazy, just antsiness. And I'm like, don't you want to call your parents or somebody? And she's like, oh. She's like, oh my God, yeah, let me call my mom.
She just said hello, and I was like, what are you guys doing? And she was like, oh, nothing, just watching the news. And she was like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, oh, just staring at my engagement ring. I just heard her like kind of, what? Hey, hold on, what? And then, Jeffrey. My dad was like, really? But then
I think he was just excited because he could start telling people, because he'd known for so long.
He was already telling people, though. Like, and with the job he has, we would go to the football games on Saturday. And some people would ask my mom, like, while I was standing, like, right over here, like, does it happen yet? My mom would just be like, do you see the ring? Like, no, it hasn't. Like, Jeffrey, stop telling people.
Children, for sure. I mean, she's great with kids, and I'm pumped to have kids, so I think that'll be a big thing. And just kind of taking, the next step and seeing how, we can make everything work out, and just both our spontaneity just going on for the rest of our lives, right? Just to see where it takes us, because like she said, we just do things out of nowhere, we have years of it, right? I mean, we're just kind of still flying by the seat of our pants, and I'm just excited to see really where we land after, 5 years down the road.
Yeah. He has no idea what's in store, and I don't either. I think especially because it's him, for me, I've known him for so long that I never ever dreamt of us getting to this place, so I think I'm really excited to see what we do.